It's 15:23, 14 degrees outside. We are at Martello Tower. Rushed down here. Is that 3 or 4? What time is that? Close at 4 o'clock. Half 3, almost 25 past 3. We haven't got long. Oh, now they close at 4 o'clock. That means the van leaves at 4 o'clock. Look where we are. I did this last year. This is European Heritage Day. I did a few things, but I don't know if I'm going to make good videos or not. So what I might have to do is, I don't know how these videos are going to be. I'll probably tape this one inside. Luna's going inside too. Ideally it'd be nice if she had a wee walk outside first, but too much excitement happening today. Luna hasn't been out so much. Did a wee walk around the city walls in Londonderry, and that's all you've done, Luna. A walk around the city walls. A wee pee walk this morning. So Luna, I thought we'll get down here now and we'll get a wee run on the beach. But it looks to me like the tide's in and the army's got the flags up. It's an army training range here. This place used to be open when I was away. When I say away, probably not away. We didn't get a car till I was about 14. At that age. When we first came down here, this would have been open to the public. You just walked in, pitch black like. But now it's closed all the time. It's only open once a year, events like this. They have a wee generator going there now. They did that last year as well, where they put on electric light and all. Health and safety now, like, destroys everything. So, how's that? So these are all built to keep Napoleon out. It was Napoleon. They're French boys, I'll tell you. That floor is, the door's on the second floor. You get up to the roof, you get down to the bottom floor, which is underneath. But there's also a basement. You don't get into the basement, there's a trap door. And if you have a wee torch, if I had a torch in it, you can shine a light down into the basement if somebody opens the hatch for you to look. But you don't know if they want that. Well, we're going anyway and see what exciting it is. There's a knock up bed there, boys. Wee hatch. I just put it in. I wonder if they were open. Or is that just structural? Probably structural, you know. These firemen, the boys in here getting nice and warm. So you see how thick the walls are in this place? Really thick. What's them shots for there? I'd imagine they were better outside. That's the airguns. These static lights up there. Static tights. Warm in there, boys. See that? What around now? Up the stairs, isn't it? Upstairs. We'll go downstairs first, Pep. Do I go downstairs, Luna? In all fairness now, the electric lighting's handy. Hang on, Luna. Health and safety. Don't pull me down.
I'll hold you down.
How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, she likes a bit of history, so she does. Would you like a bit of history, Luna? Oh, that's well done. A wee hook around here. A wee dungeon there, Luna. Oh, wee sits in the wall there. There's another floor below here, is it?
Just down underneath that grate from there.
What was that used for?
There's more storage.
The storage?
Yeah.
There's a wee stair. Is that real sport? There's a stairs and all
Well,
that?
you put a rope ladder down there to go into it.
Right. Thank you. Oh, no. Right. Up to the roof now, Luna. See, Luna loves history, she does. Hey Luna, go up this way, pet. Up we go. Hey, electric lighting's handy, Luna. No, you're welcome up there, like an out top, so you're... Hey, you need a big 6 now, you see. So sure how they back to that lease, just look how them's going out there. You know what's happening there, boys? You see where them stairs are not going much, and these ones are? The boys upstairs, up here, every time a shower rain comes on, they do what Luna's doing, they run down on the shelter. And then, come on up, we go, Luna. So, we used this in World War II as well. You see the big gun there, boy. That's what it's all about. You had a big gun in the middle, so you could go 360 degrees. You're tripping in there, you know. There's wee rails around the outside. Oh. There's a view you have there. Keep an eye for Napoleon. I mind reading somewhere. That's the ferry. I didn't think the ferry was on, Luna. The ferry's on today. Measuring the wind here to see if it's safe for us to come up. That's probably what that's for there, you know. And if it goes too quick, they won't let us up. So there's a wee Greencastle ferry. Do I go to Greencastle today, Luna? We hadn't planned to go to Greencastle. But if the ferry every half hour, we can easily scoot across. If it's every 2 hours, I don't know. What's down there, Luna? What's down there? I should go raining us. Oh, I'll take a wee peek, Luna. Hey, you know what that there's like there? That there's like you had a fire lit. Ah, you see, you had a fire lit and you had cannonballs up there and heat them up. That's what that looks like to me there. And anything warm, cook. Look, there's a wee fire like. What else would you fire? Cannonballs? If you heated the cannonball up, how do you get into the cannon? We'll have to ask about us, like. People love me asking questions, you know. There's definitely a fire lit there. Heating something up. Either that or they're oven chips away back in them days. I could have survived back in them days. Do the oven chips in there, Luna? I would have survived. Oh. Alright, come on up. So Magiligan prison's over there. You see how thick the walls are from up here? I say one of these towers down at place outside Dublin, what do you call it? Black and Tan. Burnt it down during the Easter race and all that there. Balbriggan, well, it's not as good a condition as this one here. This one's well kept here. Maybe it's too well kept. There must have been a wee flagpole over there. Can you jump that big gap? No, it's not going to do it. Up we go, up, and I'm on up. There must have been a wee flagpole over here. Oh, you take a wee walk around too. But I have a nice mock-up of the gun, even a nice wooden one, you know. So, the thing is, that looks like it was built along with the fort, so they must have had a flagpole when they built the fort. These wee pin goes on there. There's a hole there. You can put your pole in, stick that across, put your pin in, see how she's anchored in. That's the way you would do keys and all for ships. You ever see the big ships come up the docks and all? And they'd always do these big tie things here with spikes in it, and then they'd hold the big wooden beams so the ship would hit the wooden beams. So they were used to doing all that kind of stuff back in them days. The blacksmith probably just churned them out. So that's a wee flagpole alteration there. I wonder what the wee flag was that threw in there. Was it a wee English one? You don't know. Every time I come here, the beach, there's more erosion done. There should be an army lookout post. It's probably gone. The original one when I was away is gone. I think the newer one's gone now. The beaches are getting smaller and smaller. But whenever they built this thing was built next to the water. Now how close to the water it was, I don't know. But the whole idea was to attack shipping, like. So you don't want to build it miles away back, like. The whole idea was to. There would have been another gun on the far side of Greencastle. Greencastle had the big fort. Trying to think where about the big fort is now. Greencastle had an old castle, but it also had a proper fort with guns to protect the entrance to this foil. And this one here was the opposite side. So I'd imagine the garrison here would have been relieved by Greencastle. There's the castle in front there. It's just a pile of trees. You can just make out a couple of windows. You couldn't go into the castle. There's two forts there. You have the original Greencastle, the old one, and then up on the hill is the actual more modern fort like this that would have had big guns. So that was the one that mirrored this. So you just had to reach halfway across that foil. You probably reached most of the way across, but if you're no point in a cannonball hitting the side of a ship and bouncing off, so you had to be hit it with a big impact to put a hole in it. Or else if they're using these hot ones to let it land on the deck, then wouldn't have to set fire to the deck. Bearing in mind all the decks are like tar and stuff on, didn't it, to keep it watertight. So then she could, when I was up here last year, Luna was running along that wall there. I'm not going to put her up because she doesn't want up. But last year you were running along the top, weren't you, Pet? So I said, we lost the footage. The GoPro just corrupted, wouldn't release nothing off the SD card. Don't know what all these things are for. Obviously they're important. They go all around the outside. Did I get that stormy the boys had to put on safety harnesses? I don't know. Do you hang off there? Do you go over and maybe say your wall got damaged? If your wall got damaged and you had to replace a brick, is that for wee safety harnesses? I don't think they bother safety harnesses. But you don't know. But definitely that's put up there for us, our day visitors. I'll say if you come here tomorrow that won't be there. And keep an eye, make sure it's safe for us to go up on the roof, Luna. When I was here last year, there was a girl down below and she opened the hatch so I could take a look underneath, but that boy doesn't seem in the mood to open the hatch to the bottom floor. So there, that's you see your wee cooker in there. You can boil up stuff and you drop it down in the doorway. There's a name for that. So anybody comes up to your doorway, you drop down the hot fluids, whatever it is. That'd be fire cooker, was it there, you know? And this one here, they usually keep an eye for berries and all. Look at that, they're way far beyond themselves here. I'm surprised the ferry's still going. Don't know if I fancy going to Greencastle today. That's well worth a visit if you get the chance of coming here. Stone roof and all on it. And then I watch this door here, none of those like doors slamming on it. Watch the stairs, so you can see these top three. I was saying there was no door in here at that time. And these top three are wore down. Every time it rained, these boys are coming down for shelter. That's what I reckon, you know. Either that or the frost is good on it. Now take a look at the roof and all of that. Look at the wee window way up there, boys. Vegetation's growing on it. And then it's like pulling down here. Then a health and safety one. Oh, she's just thinking on herself, like. She's not thinking on the elder, thinking on the elder here. That's like gear. Good gear, isn't it? Get away, come on, see some of these wee boys.
That's the one day that metal box going to the
What you're going over to see if there's any food in the fire pit, are you? There's the gun there. I thought the gun would be a lot bigger than that. I thought the gun would be a lot bigger. It's just it's just a cannon on that.
18 pounds were normally used, although if you knew what you were doing where Navy personnel was concerned, they preferred 24 pounds. There wasn't much difference in the range, it was the weight of the cannonball. That was the important thing. A 24-pounder ball had a bigger impact than an 18-pounder ball. So it was all about the size of it. And where cannons were concerned, size didn't matter.
Would this thing here go back?
Yes, basically what it was a Navy cannon, and what they'd done is they'd removed the wheels.
Right.
And then they put metal
That
sledges
allows
under
it to go round there.
So yeah, they put metal sledges under it, and thank you very much, metal sledges under it, so when it fired, it slid back. These metal plates would have been greased. So then the shackles on the side here would have been the restraints to stop it, and also to turn it.
But you see the like of, I say Carrickfergus Castle.
Carrickfergus Castle. Carrickfergus Castle, I think the cannons there were considerably earlier. The cannons there are an earlier model.
They still have like a half circle. Would that be the same idea?
Yeah, it's so you can pivot easier.
I always imagined the guns were a lot bigger. I was thinking,
well, I mean, say that photograph probably doesn't do it much justice, but bloody hell, like them things would have been like would have been a couple of tons.
do you see the wee fire upstairs?
Yeah, that's for heating up cannonballs.
That's what I was thinking. So how did the cannonballs do be pretty heavy?
Yes.
How did they get into the cannon?
Well, they usually had like imagine 2 bars with a kind of thing in the middle, and you basically 2 men grabbed it, you picked it up, and you walked it over and you chucked it in the furnace. Then when it was hot, 2 people would have to take it out. Then what you did is you put gunpowder in, then you put what was known as a wet wad. There's not one on it. I need to find the pictures of the wads. A wad's basically a wad with rope gathered up. You wet it. It was a wet wad. You put gunpowder, wet wad, and then you put the cannonball on the front, and then you got rid of the cannonball as quickly as you put it on.
Right.
Because obviously hot cannonball, red hot cannonball, sticking them in a cannon with gunpowder probably was not one of the wisest things in the world.
You see the cistern? Was that a well in there?
Yes, held about 171 gallons of water when it was up and running properly. So it was pretty useful.
The cannonballs in front. No, they're not the palm pit. There's history here.
I'm not a big smoker. What are you shouting about?
There you are, look. I'm surprised at the cannon. Oh. That's why we came here. London needs a wee bit of free region. So there's the wee air vent we were looking at from inside. So I'm trying to think. It was on a slope, wasn't it? So it's got its own well underneath. So if it's under siege and boys have something to drink, it has to the water be nice and cool on there, you know. The stone in that is actually a different colour up on the very top. See, when I was younger I wouldn't have noticed that, you know. Just wanted to extend it sometime. Would that have been the original height? And then it wasn't big enough, so they went right and made them all bigger. I wonder should I go and ask them. They don't write questions like that, you know. But you can see the different stone on the top. And that's where you dump out all your hot fluids and all that over the doorway. Well, yeah, ask this man here if he's working for them. I was just looking there. You see the very top of the force, different stone. Was that extended, was it?
Do you know what? We were finding this earlier.
I've never noticed that before.
We don't know if it's a different type of stone or it's been worn over the weather. It almost looks like a different type of sandstone, doesn't it?
Ah. So would they have built it originally in the height and then found it's no good, look at the French? That's to stop Napoleon, wasn't it?
I was built during the Napoleonic era. It never seen conflict.
No.
But it was more the deterrent of it.
And that old castle and Green Castle, that
It
where
would
that.
have been the same. It had a barracks in it.
Well, you see the boys based there. Would they have Green Castle would have been the main barracks,
Yes,
wouldn't it?
yes,
So
yes.
would they shuttle back and forward like
Aye.
turns like?
There was very little utilities in that one.
Aye.
So they would have taken turns going across on the boat, and the barracks there would have been more where they would have.
Got the cooking and all that.
Aye, well they would have cooked on that on the fire, but they could run the trees or
Aye.
comfort in the same way.
Come on now, we'll get you for your walk. Thank you. Right this way, look. Come on this way, Pep. You're gonna need your walk. Right, we're going to the beach, down to the sand. So them boys are wondering the same as me here. You know what I mean? Like, the time I come, you really just take a photograph of that and Google AI will probably answer any question you want. Probably tell you the actual stonemason. Put the stone down. Mightn't be true right now, but it'll give you the information, false or not. So the red flag's up. As far as I know, the red flag's always up. Oh, tired. But the beach, I think they have a red flag or lights, and they don't put that up as often now. So I might get down the beach a wee bit. So if the tide's in, there's not going to be much of a beach. So there's Loch Foyle, where it meets Atlantic. There's one of them wee furry caterpillars. He looks dead right now, but he's big, isn't he? He's some size. There's my finger there. That's a big one. Normally you see him less than half that size. Probably just the cow. It's freezing cold today. Look at you alive. Makes you wonder what size of butterfly he's going to turn on there. It's freezing, the poor thing. He's still alive, alright. It doesn't look like he's stood on it, nothing like he's just, I say he's just frozen. But I've never seen him that size. Look at that. I want these at the top of this hill now and chuck a ball, see if he'd bring it back to me. I need to relax a bit. But all them I'm going to sit here now. So now bring it back, but Luna doesn't cooperate. Oh. Well, bring it up now, honey. Hey, drop. Ah, very good, Luna. Very good. Are you getting you puffed out, boy? Up again. She knows she's not coming up near me now because she knows I'm going to take it. Come on, teamwork. Right, drop. Look at that there, boys. 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Will we get 3? Will we get... Look, the third one's coming. Up. Come on. You're almost there. Up. Good guy. You're going too far back. Look at that there, boys. Oh, who's a smart girl? We'll go over this side. You need variety. Oh, she's lost it. Will she find it? That's a hard one. Oh, she's got it. Good girl, Lana. You are full of talent. Can I sit here, do you think? Then I'm all over here, I'm going to sit. Probably some dogs pissed there, you know. They do that, dogs, you know. Look at all the clay falling down there, all the grass. We're getting smaller, Luna. We're getting smaller.